Hi friends, it's Deborah Grayson Regal again, and today I want to nerd out for a moment. So some people have favorite TV shows, some people have favorite books. I've got a favorite cognitive bias. Yes, I said I was going to nerd out a little bit. What is a cognitive bias? A cognitive bias is a shortcut that our brain uses to help us make decisions more quickly, but it also blinds us to a number of things in our scope of view. And chances are you've heard of cognitive biases. An example would be a similarity bias, where we tend to have a preference for things that are similar to us. We also know that one of the very familiar cognitive biases is the availability bias. So the more often we see something or hear something, the more likely we are to believe that it's true because the information is more available. When you are using a consulting approach with others, one of the biases that you need to be aware of is called solution aversion. What is that? Well, I'm going to tell you, and chances are you know it well. Solution aversion is when you are starting to realize that the solution to your problem or to your client's problem may be harder, trickier, or take longer than you expected. You might start to minimize the problem. So an example of this that I see in everyday life is, let's say we're talking about getting fit, right? Getting healthy. So if you think about what it takes to get fit or healthy, you may realize that part of the solution is drinking less alcohol, eating fewer desserts, eating more green vegetables, doing something to move every single day. And as you think about making the time, energy, and effort for that, you might start to think to yourself, that sounds terrible. And if you think to yourself, that sounds terrible, not being able to eat what I want, drink what I want, and lay around on the couch, you're likely to minimize the problem and say, I'm healthy enough, I'm fit enough, I'm okay, I'm looking pretty good considering everything. So one of the things to look out for when you are talking to your clients is to recognize solution aversion in them and solution aversion in yourself. And a really great question that you can ask to cut through it all is, if the solution were easy, what would you want to see happen here? Thanks, everyone. See you again for the next time.